Hey friends, welcome to another video. Today we are in Genesis chapter 17. Okay, so um, Abram just had a son named Ishmael with Sarai's maidservant Hagar. And so that was when he was 86. So now, when Abraham was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to Abram and said, I am Almighty God. Walk before me and be blameless. Now, what does it mean to be blameless? I think if you want to know what being blameless means, you should go and read in 1 Timothy. I promise you won't miss it. You will see what it means to be blameless. And it kind of sets out what a leader, a blameless leader, is to look like. And I think that's what the Lord is commanding of Abram here. And I will make my covenant between me and you, and will multiply you exceedingly. Then Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with you, and you shall be a father of many nations. No longer shall your name be called Abram, but your name shall be called Abraham. Oh, finally, I can say Abram. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, now I trained myself to say Abram. Now I can say Abraham. For I have made you a father of many nations. I will make you exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of you, and kings shall come from you. And I establish my covenant between me and you, and your descendants after you in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be God to you and your descendants after you. Also I give to you and your descendants after you in the land in which you are a stranger, all the land of Canaan, as an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. And God said to Abram, oh my gosh, apparently I just don't want to say it the way it's written. And God said to Abraham, As for you, you shall keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you, throughout their generations. Okay, so this is interesting, right? God said to Abraham that you shall keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you throughout their generations. So not only is God keeping his covenant, right, his side of the promise, but he's telling Abraham, you and your descendants should also keep my covenant, keep my promise. And I think that that happens when they follow the Lord's commands. Okay. So this is my covenant, which you shall keep between me and you and your descendants after you. Every male child among you shall be circumcised. And you shall be circumcised in the flesh of your foreskins, and it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and you. He who is 8 days old among you shall be circumcised, every male child in your generations, he who is born in your house, or bought with money from any foreigner who is not your descendant. He who is born in your house, and he who is bought with your money, must be circumcised, and my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. And the uncircumcised male child who is not circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin, that person shall be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant. Then God said to Abraham, As for Sarai your wife, you shall not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. Whew. Okay, so now we have Abraham and Sarah, the same people. And I will bless her, and also give you a son by her. Oh, there it is. I think this is even better. Then I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of peoples shall be from her. Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed, and said in his heart, Shall a child be born to a man who is 100 years old? And shall Sarah, who is 99 years old, bear a child? And Abraham said to God, Oh, that Ishmael might live before you. So Abraham is like laughing at God right now. So he's lacking a little bit of faith here in in God, right? Saying there's no way I'm having a child from this 99-year-old woman and 100 years old as a man, right? Then God said, "No, Sarah, your wife, shall bear you a son, and you shall call his name Isaac. I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his descendants after him. And as for Ishmael, I have heard you. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. He shall beget 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac, whom Sarah shall bear to you at this set time next year." So not only does he say, "Oh, shall be born to this woman at 99, it's actually going to be 100. Then he finished talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. So Abraham took Ishmael his son, all who were born in his house, and all who were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskins that very same day, as God had said to him. I'm sorry, but that's got to be so weird. Just like, all you 30-year-old guys that are working in my fields, I need you to come here right now, and I'm going to slash your foreskins with a knife or a back. Or like, I don't know, man. That's kind of wild, right? But, oh well. Lord commanded him to do it, so he did. Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. So he was pretty old. And Ishmael, his son, was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. That very same day, Abraham was circumcised, and his son Ishmael, and all the men of his house, born in the house or bought with money from a foreigner, were circumcised with him. Thank you guys for being here for Genesis chapter 17. Stay tuned with us for Genesis chapter 18, where we continue off from this point. And don't mind the ads on the bottom of this page. Sorry about that. Please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Hope this is a blessing for y'all. Thanks for joining us.